Actors and other performing artists are among the most chronically uninsured Americans. An estimated 30% of them don't have coverage. The Affordable Care Act, which is being implemented over several years, should help. But for one actress I spoke with, it came too late. Like a lot of aspiring actresses, Hogan Gorman was working part-time as a waitress to make ends meet in 2004.
It was a slow period in my acting at this point, and I talked to one of my friends who's a little bit hippy-dippy, and she's like, what you need to do is ask the universe for a change. I think the lesson here is you should probably be really specific.
A few days later, the change happened.
I know that they were probably going at about 40. The back of my head took out the windshield.
The injuries were substantial.
It herniated 5 discs between my neck and lower back. It tore 2 ligaments in my knee and a chunk off the back of my kneecap.
You did not have health insurance.
Like a lot of, artists in this city, I didn't have health insurance because for me it was the choice between can I eat and pay rent or do I get health insurance, because I couldn't do both.
She used to be pretty. Now her face and body are riddled with pain.
Hot Cripple, now a book, started out as a one-woman show about Gorman's limping journey through the American healthcare system and the different characters she meets.
Man, that is so cool. It's not often that you see a hot cripple!
Hogan went from hot model to helpless on a toilet in a New York minute.
My back started spasming and I was on the toilet and I got stuck for 3 hours.
It's hilarious, but heartbreaking.
I'm a waitress. I don't have insurance.
You're an actor. You find yourself navigating this murky world of legal terms like no fault and then this monstrous bureaucracy. It must have been incredibly frustrating.
It was really overwhelming, especially when you're injured and all you want to do is get help.
The accident quickly drained Gorman's savings, and unable to work, she relied on government welfare programs.
I ended up having to borrow money from these loan shark type companies and then had to apply for disability and then food stamps. I needed help feeding myself.
After 3 long years, Gorman emerged from what she calls a dark place to tell a story that unfortunately is not unique.
It became not just my story. It became all those people I met in the waiting room story.
With government help, Gorman has physically and financially recovered, but she's never again asking the universe for change. It does that on its own.
You never know what the future holds. You don't. It's one accident. It's one illness. It's one lost job. It's one more kid. Life happens.
Unfortunately, Hogan still doesn't have insurance, since she's now in the category of people with pre-existing conditions that can still be denied coverage until that part of the Affordable Care Act kicks in 2014. But the Actors Fund says when the law is fully implemented, it could be a boon to struggling performers who haven't had options until now. With Everyday Health, I'm Stephanie Sy.